Why, hello there. Welcome back to Battletech Roguetech, of course, game operator and narrator Soul. Some things are looking a little bit different. That's by design. Now, last episode, we were not in good shape at all. A lot of things were busted. We learned some important lessons about airstrikes, and unfortunately, we also learned some important lessons about dire stars. So, I know I had popped it to everybody else to try and ask the question in the comments as to what the secret we learned. That is, dire stars are still in the oven. Whether or not they're going to be around in an update in the near future here is another thing. I guess we'll see. But, yeah, we got some confirmation that they should probably not be, probably should not be around. Just saying. So, that's why they function almost perfectly. They move, they jump, they melee, but they do not fire. So, lesson learned, hopefully. We'll see exactly what those on the end of Roguetech decide to do about it. Moving forward, maybe they'll just leave it for the next big patch, but we shall see. In the meantime, well, you see our board is clear. That's very, very rare. Something special happened. After we got back and picked up the pieces, we made a conscious decision to do some grinding in the back. That grinding resulted in a much cleaner vehicle bay. And yes, as a side note, there is battle armor here. Reason for that one is because I am sick and tired of wasting ammunition on battle armor. So if we're going to do a hard counter with against battle armor, we're going to need either vehicles, which are a pain because they get tackled and destroyed by mechs, or we get battle armor, which is a pain to be tackled by mechs. So let's rock some battle armor. We got some gnomes in the bay. Now, as far as the main bay itself, we've made some changes. Right now, we have our Atlas named the Doghouse for Roguebot. We did swap out the LRM. Wow. Wow. Okay, what's going on here? Well, this is a weird little bug. That's what I get for playing with battle armor, I guess. We swapped out the LRM 5s and put in 4 SRM 4s. Now, that doesn't mean the range for the missiles has dropped. However, that means the mid to short range damage of the Doghouse has been greatly increased. Moving on to the Annihilator. Let's see if that bug persists. It does not. Okay, so maybe we'll go back to the Doghouse here and have a real quick look here. So that way everyone can actually see. There we go. We also made it cooler. Beforehand, she was, I think it was a delta of +3. Now she's at a delta of -9. So that should fix our cooling issues we were having with the Atlas. Also has laser AMS. The Godzilla itself, we've cleaned up a little bit. Dropped some laser AMS in. DNI, everything else is here. We also spent some money to get some pilots, some neural implants, and pain shunts. Unfortunately, Orianos did not get his neural implants, so the DNI doesn't really give its full benefits yet. The crab, King Crab, we have made some... I don't even think we actually made any changes to the King Crab aside from a name. We have our MML here. Oh no, we swapped out our LRMs for some MML. Again, we have a double bin of LRMs, should we need it, and a bin of Deadfire short-range missiles if we do get swarmed. Now the Dire Wolf, our good old Dire Wolf, which was just a frame last time we left him. We have since made some upgrades. The Dire Wolf itself, we have decided to pair up with twin Ultra AC-20s, packed it full of enough ammunition to handle, well, pretty much whatever gets thrown at it. We have 48 rounds of ammunition packed into the Dire Wolf. so that should see it through. Ideally, it should see it through a fairly long engagement. The upside is that the Dire hits extremely hard, and we have gone ahead and made sure that not only does it hit hard, it will be accurate. We have given it the upper recoil pluses, so we have +1 accuracy and -1 recoil in both arms. We've also given it the actuator enhancement systems. That's right. We've also given it an additional accuracy +1 and a -1 recoil in both arms, so that's 2- recoil. We've also given a BC recoil computer, 3- recoil, and Ren, who will be piloting the Dire, has -1 recoil as pilot skill, so that should leave us with a 0 recoil chance on these Ultra 20s. Also rocking a laser AMS system. As you can see, weight is still somewhat of an issue, even rocking these heavier weapon systems. Mainly because of the ammunition required. There's not a whole lot in the bins. Is what it is. However, she is also running fairly cool in -7 delta. We do have one shoulder open. Not really a whole lot we can drop in here. Like maybe... Oh, we could probably drop a Mark II. How did I miss a Mark II? Oh. This will be upwards towards the upper end, of course, of the Ultra 20's range. That should cover it for additional accuracy. That's weird. How did I miss that? Well, either way, we'll validate that for a day.
Right. I'll get it in the
now the Ymir, we just changed the name to the Jotun. We did swap out a multi-tracking unit that was in the Ymir. Hold that. We have not yet. I don't believe we put it anywhere yet. Yes, the multi-track is still here. The reason behind that one is because Bubbles actually has an integrated multi-track skill. So there's no real point in having a multi-track on the Jotun. Now, as far as a multi-track on, say, Salamander. Well, I mean, might cost us a bin. But if that bin is, say, just fast cam, while fast cam is nice, a multi-target battle computer might be a better option. So we'll pull one of those bins. Come here. Can I? Hi. What is going on here? Okay, we are freaking out. There we go. A little bit of a lag. Get back in here again. Can I change anything here? Well, that's weird. That might have... Oh, no, that comes out. Give me the fast cam. Give me a bin of ammunition. Give me something. This might require a reset. I will be back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, good news. So we're back. That was a weird little bug. But let's say we pull the fast cam. Still have Thunder on the Ymir. So it's not exactly too big of an issue. But with that pulled, we can now add our multi-track to our Salamander, and now we have 2 missile boats that can multi-target. So it's, you know, kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing, kind of a trade-off thing, kind of thing. You know, is what it is. We'll rock this one. We'll validate this up. Where do we leave off? Yes, it was the Ymir and the Salamander. All right, so we made some changes to the Ultra 10 cats. Ultra 10s are nice. They require the recoil. We had to lose damage somewhere along the lines. And at the end of the day, I just kind of decided it's probably a really good idea to go back to the basics whenever you have a mech you can't really field the way you want to optimally without actually sacrificing either overall DPS and stuff like that. So I kind of decided what we're going to do is we're going to swap the Ultra 10s Mainly because the Ultra 10s, we don't really have a whole lot of Ultra 10s. So it kind of made it super easy to make that decision. Switch it to something else. Now there's of course racks and everything else like that we could probably put on here. But I figured the pinpoint damage of the Gauss followed up with MRMs might be a better idea. If anything else, it can work in conjunction with the other Mad Cat to support each other and do massive damage, especially if you get them flanked. Now, one of the issues with this current build is that we don't have an AMS system in place on the Gauss Cat, which makes it somewhat vulnerable. There are 2 mechs in the Lance that are running group AMS, the Salamander and the mech we are going to review next. But, you know, it does kind of leave it out in the open. The exchanger is needed. Obviously, if we can find a better one, that'd be great. And then maybe we can make some changes to the weapon systems. Whether or not what we do, I don't really fully know yet, because we are, as you can see, pretty much full up on space. So, it kind of boils down to, do we want to get rid of Pharaoh? Maybe rock a different piece of gear at a different point in time. Maybe do some heat dissipating. Maybe we still have our laser AMS. Actually, do we still have our laser AMS? Integrated laser AMS. So what would this cost us if we were to field this? This would cost us heat and 4.6 tons. The heat itself is not exactly all that bad. The weight, however, is. I don't think I've got any more patchwork to really work it. I've got 2 pieces of patchwork too, but it only gets us down not even a full ton. So if I had some 3s, get them in the arms, 1 here, might be a little bit better, might be able to work it down. But for now, that is not going to be something we're going to entertain. So for now, the Gauss Cat is going to have to kind of hang back, kind of do some pinpoint damage. We have not touched the other cat, but we have put together the Supernova. And she is a very, very sleek looking machine. Even better, she takes the place of the Warhawk. Now, yes, I will agree that the issue with the Warhawk having the additional accuracy bonuses to called shots is very nice. However, this runs better. Especially, it's going to run way better for what we want to when we find the parts that we're looking for. Allow me to show you. Currently, in the left arm, we have 2 large improved heavy lasers with 2 laser insulators. If we could find 2 more laser insulators to go into the right arm, plus 1 more weapon mount accuracy, we can get a mirror system similar to, say, this, on both sides, where we have increased accuracy for shots, as well as enough cooling where we can actually remove a prototype double heat sink or 2, and maybe even put something else in. So it is half of one, kind of a dozen of the other, you know, stuff like that. We also have the option, of course, for weapon mount heat, or minus 3% weapon heat generation. Unfortunately, this weighs about a ton, so, you know, kind of have to pick and choose exactly what we're going to be doing with that build. Back. Oh, what else is there for this one? I don't think there's really much else. As you can see, a lot of the mechs are running either DNIs or EIs. Because again, like I said, a lot of the pilots have neural links now. So, hopefully, moving forward, the bonuses given to us by the gear will be better used. Now, before we go ahead and progress today, let's swing by the store and have us a look and see what is available. What do we have? What do we have? Anything good? Anything cool? We have, oh my god, there's a turret mount.
New equipment available.
I regret nothing. Just immediately had to get it. We do have a battle computer missile available, as well as an Ultra 5 clan. We got 5 of those. We don't really need to worry about that. Pulses, we have 10 of those. I might buy that missile anyways, just because.
Equipment available.
LB XAC-20. There is, I don't know, there is some call for maybe getting these swapped out just because of the increased accuracy. Like, it's going to be half damage compared to an LC or AC-20, but you can swap out the ammo types, slugs or cluster if needed. Kind of work out in your favor. For now, I think we'll run with what we got. Here's the big kicker, is that we built a lot of nice things. We actually haven't had a chance to really field it. Allow me to show you. What has been happening is we've been running a lot of missions in Solaris to make money. So a lot of those missions have been 4-on-4 free-for-alls or 4-on-4 3-way free-for-alls. Really, it's the Ymir, the Salamander, the Heat Wolf, and whatever else decides to come along for the run. So you don't really get a chance to really run the full Lance or a full 6 units max that we have in order to really test these things out. So I would love to run a super heavy. I know what you're looking at here right now is about 915 tons of metal. So we're not at that 920 tons, but we do have some pretty nice toys on the board. The only issue is we need to practice with. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's swing by the command center and see what is available. What do we have? Furic Hedgehog, Scramble. There is a Scramble. This is against Lyrians, so it wouldn't exactly hurt her standing with Wolf. That's for 400 tons max. And be 400 versus whatever they decide to field. That is a half red skull. We might do it, we might not. Irate Gratitude, Blackout, again, tonnage limit. Do have a duo duel in the desert, but we only have one overheater, so whatever comes second will in fact get punched in the face more likely. And additional, we have missioning for Ghost Bear against Wolf. We don't really want to screw up with what we're doing with Wolf here. And I think we're probably going to wind up doing Wolf's mission first. The reason behind that one is force the there's no other Wolf missions on the board, so we force that cycle through, and we can kind of pick and choose if we're going to engage Wolf on another mission or if not. Maybe we'll keep our reputation. We'll see. Because again, getting into Wolf's good graces does give us access to the store, which gives us some better clan gear. So for right now, what we'll do is we'll try out the Batchall Datascope, Battle in an Urban Environment, 1 red skull. I'm going to lean more towards the money side of things. This is against the planetary government. I'm not expecting amazing gear to be available on the field. 1 choice pick and 5 randoms should be sufficient with a 1 red skull, 2.4, just shy of 2.5 million C-bills on the board. So let's go ahead and build our Lance. What do we want? We want, where is, oh right, we gotta wait a day for everybody. Let's go ahead and cycle the day.
I wrapped up that job
and get back at her.
Kick off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
We have been extremely busy, and my mind is a cluster, so this should be interesting to say the least. Now, as far as our secondaries, who do we want to bring? Well, let's bring the Nova with Kraken. Let's bring the second Wolf, or the Ultra Cat. Templar in there. You know, all things considered, Bryn might be a better pilot with the Ultra Cat, because he's got recoil. He doesn't have the experience, but he does have, recoil. And we have to keep in mind, too, that these Mad Cats at 20 give Ace Pilot a multi-tracker just for affinities. Yeah. We've also got Sarge here taking place of Reaper. Sarge is ex-military officer and commander. Dependable. She is disgraced, however. That gives him +1 ECM shield, +1 guts. Just -1 to morale, and kind of a hit to the sensors, which is kind of offset. So, it's not too bad. Swing by the secondary Lance. Who are we bringing? Well, let's bring the Direwolf. Okay, we're a little over. That's alright, we'll bring Ren. And all things said and done, that should be it. I'll see everybody planet side. Alright, what have we got on the board here? We got 2 pips on the board. Okay, that's not so bad.
Phase initiated.
Feels like a trap. Potentially. Let's see what we got. 2 dead center. We get behind you? Oh. That's the edge of the map. We cannot. This says we can flank you from this side. How about from above? We actually can. Over here too, eh? We might be able to turn some of this to our advantage here. Seven on the board, drop them there. What, pray tell, spawns? Anything? We got a ferret, cat snake, shadowhawk, Fafnir, ooh, rifleman, legend killer, vulture, Shrek plasma, ooh, Hellswa assault tank.
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
What are you? Twin Gauss. Yeah, okay, you're kind of dangerous. The Fafnir. 4 light PPCs and 2 Ultra 20s. You can't be. Your armor's not good, but you're also... How are you running this? I can't tell from this distance, but got 1 double bin. 2 double bins. They're light PPCs, that's why. But regardless of, let's see what we got here. We are going to be dealing with a ferret. Well, aren't you just nasty AF with all your Blackwell machine guns? Ew. Your EI on. Brace up. Bryn, what do we want to do with you? Probably gonna have to force that ferret to cut up here, but he's got the movement, so he's not really gonna care too much. He will, in fact, be able to engage us. And that plasma, too, at the same time. 3 plasma cannons. Machine guns. I do not like you, sir. In fact, I do not trust you have my best intentions at heart.
Got it. Receiving you.
All right, Slippy. I want to hurt somebody. Whoever comes around that corner first is going to get a face full of missiles. There, get our EI on. Since we have it, might as well use some vigilance. Boost our boost our initiative at least a little bit.
Standing by.
Let's get our EI turned on. You want to drop a UAV? You know what? Sure. Why not? If nothing else, we might be able to draw some fire with the little guy. The thing that I don't like, though, is that that ferret is probably going to go ahead and ruin somebody's day with a bunch of headshots. That's about the only thing I don't like.
I'm here.
What? We get a chance of tickling him first. Not a good shot. You turn 20. And the dyer is the only one who gets to go first. What do we got? We can shoot and then move. You know what? This plasma is going to be our better... be our way better target. I just don't want to shoot from behind the salamander. $36. That doesn't really help very much, does it?
Moving at full throttle.
Well, he's the better of the two.
Roger.
And we got him cracked, so at least there's that. But there's going to be a whole lot of guys moving ahead of us. AMS is out. There we go. Now we should get close to the ferret. Who's 21? Shadowhawk? You betcha. He does not have a shot. Alright, ferret, where are you going? You charging somebody? It's actually falling back. Okay. Well, I guess a little guerrilla warfare is going to be the order of the day then. Now, Slippy. We have a cracked Shrek. Head on. I can give you 2 tubes, I think. That'd probably be enough. Who gets the other 2? Gallant. You got some missiles out. You're a heavy tank, though. Could go for the Vulture. 60-tonner, 2 tubes, side shot. Fafnir does not have a shot as long as we stay up here. So we'll do some vigilance. 2 on you and 2 on you.
Confirmed.
Okay. Looks like our legend killer's got the MS. Give him some coverage. Come on, give me some more reds. There we go. That's a boom. 1 down.
Hostile. Removed.
19. Who's up? Vulture could take a shot. I come around the corner and hurt.
Getting banged up pretty good.
That's fair,
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I guess. No offensive push for Grappa. But there is a big old line of sight breaker here. How about we fire up the supercharger? Go say hi to a vulture and see if we get lucky and find a ferret.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
Well, wherever that ferret went, he certainly went. Let's heat you up, sir.
I'm knocking him down just like Bella Woods.
Love me some shutdown.
Something I can do.
Bryn does have a shot. Side shot. On that Shadowhawk. He's probably going to be braced. Cover. He's got cover. Not the best hit chance. And again, you don't need much. Especially if we clear the way open a little bit more for somebody else to take a shot at him.
Yes, Commander.
That ferret is not on sensors anywhere. Side shot on the Fafnir. 52. Obviously, the Vulture will probably be... Yeah, exactly. He's going to be very easy to hit. But I happen to have a Supernova designed to take those shots. I'll take the shot against the Fafnir, see if I get a torso. There is ammo here, yes. Yes, there is.
Confirmed.
Choke out that Legend Killer. And pick away at the heavy until we actually get him engaged proper. I want to know where that ferret went. There he is. Probably end of the drone, but he's probably going to engage me immediately. At least we know where he went. I'm just doing the air finger quotes here, but he should not surprise us. Oh! There's a hit.
Warning. Detecting MechWarrior injury.
Well. Unfortunate. What is what it is. That assault tank is getting a little bit closer here. We might have to start making appropriate plans here. Really? Tuck the Nova right in the corner and he can't get a shot off. Last. I gotta save your money. Get the cow's cat to do the heavy work then. Headshot, torso. Where's your ammo? Can't tell. Let's see if we smoke him in the cockpit. Oh, that actually looks like it is. Yep. Oh. Oh. Sarah Jane playing around all of a sudden. I see.
Destroyed.
Good shot.
Show me your war face. Receiving you.
All right, Slippy. Now, as far as you go, what are we looking at for that FAF? That's the rifleman. Decent. How about standard? A little bit of a difference. But he's giving us his undamaged side. You know what I mean? Damage is damage.
Locking on arm.
And we're making it easier to engage him when the time comes. But I'm not going to say no. And unfortunately, we still don't have eyes on that ferret again. I want to send Grandpa looking, but I also don't really want to send Grandpa looking around that corner by himself.
Ah, God, I was...
Speak of the devil.
What do you want?
They are at a choke point all the way over here. Grandpa could technically use this wall as cover, or this building as cover. Do we dangle? I don't think they can actually engage from that distance.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's...
There you is. Vigilance up and get our kill on a ferret. Not enough to get the kill.
I broke him like my hemp.
That's good to know. Now, if that Legend Killer was smart, he'd smash this building down and he would kill me. So I am kind of abusing the AI slightly on that one. Shadowhawk still wants absolutely nothing to do with nobody. Let's get the cat in position here. Same side as before? It is, actually. Let's see if we can get... Oh, this is a bad hit chance. But let's see if we can line up Bubbles here with a 2-kill multi-target chance.
I'll take them instead. Oh, nice hit on that one.
There might be both an arm and a leg open here. What broke? Ultras were jammed, okay. Well, that's just an arm that's exposed.
What do you need?
Well then, let's see if we can make that a little bit more open, shall we?
Here we go.
That's a leg and an arm, potentially. An Ultra 5 off the board, and a death. Okay. Cool. I will take.
Orders.
As far as Bubbles is concerned, we need to step back for the shot on the ferret.
Aye.
That is a terrible shot on the ferret. How about the Fafnir? That is a really good shot on the Fafnir. All tubes. Let's get a torso. Maybe get some ammo.
Target locked.
It is... yeah, we're picking away at him.
Yes, Commander.
Not there yet, but we are getting there. Slowly. Let's angle ourselves a little bit. Heavier armor watch on the left side. Let's see if that AC-20 unjams this turn. Does. Perfect. Alright, who's next? Kraken.
Standing by.
Well, far be it from me. Turn down this sweet shot. So that is a little bit better.
Moving to position.
That +1 accuracy is all the difference in the world, eh? And it is on this side that he is open. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's a kill. Beautiful. Halfway done.
Eliminate.
Oh, so we got Grandpa. We need to turn your supercharger off.
Mind.
Who's way down here? Gallant. Ultra 10s and mag shots. I guess the big question is... do we want to try and overheat the rifleman? Or do we just say, screw it, go around the corner and let them come slowly to us? What a wonderful idea that is. Instead of going out there feet first,
Standing
jumping deep into the terribleness that awaits us, allowing them to come to us. What a weird concept. And how do we want to do this with the Dire? Downside of the cities. Possible to navigate cleanly.
Commander?
Oh, Bubbles? I need to stop picking on the Fafnir now. Oh, there's one. Do we get both?
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Beautiful.
Make this
I hear tell there's a legend killer out here somewhere that might need my attention. That's 33% chance. That's a 63, and that's a 56. Let's see if we can save that assault tank for Grandpa.
Firing.
Now, is your AMS more effective when it comes to you? Maybe? Never did tell us. I can't get eyes on around that corner.
Double time. Let's go.
Alright, what are you guys doing? Anybody making a move? Just you three right here. Now we got birds out. And AMS coverage. Good, good.
Yep.
Alright, Sarge. Get down here in the alley.
Receiving you.
And we'll get
No
Kraken to do some cover at the top here. Let's see if they decide to push. No, they're falling back. And somehow he's got eyes on, eh?
They're banging through my armor.
Well, I really hope. How did you get that line of sight shot?
Good to go.
Like, how? Let's zoom in here and have us a look, shall we? By all rights. Oh, that's iffy. That's iffy. Especially since I don't have a counter. Oh, that's cheating. Good sir, that is cheating, and we cannot have that. Disgusting. Can't win the right way, so you gotta cheat, eh? I'll have some missiles.
Engaging target.
Boom.
Mech warriors. Show them what you got.
Disgusting. And disappointing.
Order acknowledged.
Let me guess, now the Gallant is gonna move? Or not move? He really doesn't, he's just gotta wait for us to come to him. I think we're gonna pick him apart with LRMs. We got plenty of AMS ammunition.
Ready for orders.
Let's start getting across the top here then. We are going to send Gramps.
What do you want?
Get yourselves in a position to engage that assault tank here next turn.
Going fast, it's scary.
Standing by.
Now, Slippy. They're picking on the Gallop. One more tube of standard. Or, sorry, one more volley of standard.
Enemy outflanked. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Artemis from here on in. Sarge, what do you got? Probably no shots. Nope. We'll keep pushing up the alleyway here. Alright, assault tank, which way are you going? Falling back? Staying very still, apparently.
Orders.
Waiting.
Not the best spot for Dyer, I think. Get down here, but not much is going to happen before Ren gets there.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen. I'm receiving.
Bubbles, Gallant. Ugh. You get better, you get closer?
Roger.
Not really. A little better on the assault tank, though. Yeah, we'll give Gramps a little bit of a hand. Start tickling the assault tank. And Ren in the super heavy dire. Or sorry, the assault dire.
Acknowledged.
That small core is really showing. Who's up? Who's moving? Come on, guys, get in here. Get into the fight. I have this feeling that one is just being used as bait and the other one's just waiting for somebody to stick their head around the corner.
Receiving you.
Back to Artemis. What do we got? Actually a really good hit chance here. Take it.
Attacking from position.
Probably kill him. Yep. Alright, now we gotta be sneaky with Gramps.
Tango is trash.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
We don't need that on, but we do need to start using some hard cover because he's got some long-range weaponry that will hurt a whole lot. He gets a chance. These guys are getting right to the corner. Finally.
What do you need?
Keep Sarge just back, just a little bit.
Standing by. Got it.
A couple more turns before Kraken even gets a look over the ledge.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bubbles one step closer. Not getting better. But last enemy on the board and we got ammunition to spare, so let's go ahead and use it. Damage is damage, and every point of damage is one less point of armor. Now tell me you're gonna move. Do some. Gonna fire off more missiles at range. Yep, none got through.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Alright, we'll just take one turn before we go ahead and sprint.
Receiving you. Okay. Full speed it is.
Let's see if this draws anyone out. There should be... Line of sight should be blocked by the buildings.
Ready for orders.
Should be. That's what I thought about the legend killer over there and his mythical shots through solid structures. But, yeah, not going to complain too loudly on that one. We might crack the armor this turn. Not that way.
I'm receiving you. Copy that.
Crack.
Standing by.
At least one more turn before we get eyes on the ledge. Alright, Sarge. Stay behind Gramps. And Buddy in the vehicle gets to go first. One last shot to cause some damage. What you doing, son? More ineffective missile strikes.
Waiting for orders.
Well, I guess you're trying.
Go.
That's ultimately the main thing, as long as you're trying.
Aye, aye.
How's that for Artemis? Still 33%.
Confirmed.
Almost down to half armor.
Yes, Command.
Oh, and we got a backstrike.
Consider it done.
And let's get this Ultra Cat to work here. Dead? Dead? She's dead. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope we...
Done and done. Well, can't really say what I think about the Lance function the way it is now. I think the damage is good, but running in narrow corridors like that, not so good with the assaults and the heavies. So it kind of comes down to, yeah, we kind of got everything around 3 and 5. 4 and 6 is kind of needed for those kind of environments. I'm not going to complain too loudly, though. Experience for our underappreciated and underleveled guys, which I would take. I can't take any frame, so I might as well go ahead and strip that right out. Disassemble everything. What is going to be our choice pick? There's the Fafnir. 6U. She does get uppers, and that's it. Okay. That's not too bad, I guess. Shadowhawks, vultures. What do we got for weapon systems? 2 regular ghosts. 1 clan by itself. There's another laser AMS on the board, which might actually be a choice. Just so we have a quantity of. Then, of course, there's an absolute mess of Blackwell machine guns, which are absolutely devastating against battle armor. Ooh, plasma cannons. 6 tons apiece, not the clan ones, sadly. Advanced optics, we have 4 of those. AR-12 sheath beacon, we do have 2. Battle computers, Beagle probe. There's an XL clan engine on the board. Might be good for a money pick. -1 accuracy using the FCS machine gun? Aww. Ooh. FCS Predator. Improves called shot location modifier by 10%. That does not take the place of all the battle computers we have in the Nova. But that's like a DNI right there. All the accuracy bonuses plus night vision. Okay, well. Reactive plating, sensor sniper, tracker. Double bitted Gauss, we still have 3. Plasma, we have a couple of those. Ooh, okay, so this is actually going to be somewhat of a harder pick than I thought. Guardian ECM would be nice. We don't actually have any more of these left. But Clan is better. We do have a couple other choices aside from just Clan Tech for Guardian for ECM units. Like the Predator FCS, very nice. And would go really well should somebody decide to punch out or get a headshot or something. So we don't actually have any more DNI or EI units left, sorry. DNI you can't use FCS with, but EI you can. At this point, I'm going to say... Oh. This would be a good item pick. But seeing as how we're going to be... having kind of sticking around the planet. We're going to try and focus and make sure we stay here. Like there's the FCS, there's the AR-12. Which, unfortunately, these AR-12s cannot be used with the EI units. They are, however, great with DNIs. Probably grab another one, just make sure that all of our DNI units actually have AR-12 sheath beacons. That might actually be a thing. Or pull the Jag back out of cold storage and just turn it into a terrifying... No. No, we can't do that with the Jag. We have 6 mech slots only. We're better off with battle armor. Battle armor vehicles for hunting down battle armor. I don't know if it's the best choice. I'm going to grab the AR-12 sheath beacon just in case, because I will have a look at the mech bay here and make sure all of our units with a DNI unit are paired up with the AR-12. Because that is free tonnage getting locked back up again. We got a Fafner part. We got a Hellswell assault tank. Not bad. Got 2 parts of that. It's 2 Gauss rifles. We might have to keep an eye out for some more of these. Like, no lie. The fact it's running 2 Gauss with decent armor. Yeah, 395 front, 215 left and right, 210 rear. Here it's got 245. We might have to keep it out for more Hellswell tank parts. And that's against the planetary government, eh? Alright. I'll take the LMG. We'll take the tracking. We'll take another one of those, absolutely. And our AR-12. So aside from mobility issues, it wasn't that bad. I don't know, it's gonna take a bit. At some point here, we are going to be retraining our pilots to make sure they have the proper skills to run the units correctly. And make sure our affinities line up the way they should. But that'll be something we'll have to probably sit down and discuss for tomorrow's episode. Right now, what's our damage? Be lucky, I think, if we got more than 3 days in the repair shop. There was a little bit that got through, but not much. Not much. 7 days. Oh, 110,000 in 7 days. Of course, you got to make me a liar, don't you? Who was it? Dyer and the Jotun. Of course. Let's get you guys repaired.
Job's done.
And just before we go ahead and shut her down, let's check out the store, see what's new. We do have a new turret mount, which is something I never thought would actually show up in a store, but it did, so I will take it. Of course, about a cockpit. Not gonna shed 2 tears over that one. There is another gnome battle armor in here. That's 2.5 mil. Toad's better. We want to start gathering battle armor gear? Maybe. Again, if we're going to have anti-battle armor, we might as well embrace it. That's not a bad thing, because it doesn't really go towards a tonnage limit. That really does it. Not like it's 20, 30, 40 tons a pop. It's 5 to 7, so very little tonnage for an effective counter might not be a bad idea. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have the time for this episode. If you like the episode, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Please let me know what you think about the setup. If you like it, dislike it. I know it's kind of a big shock compared to the last episode. But I'm kind of thinking that maybe we might venture back to Solaris at the end of every week. Do a little farming, get some financing set back up. So again, we want everyone with neural shunts and, neural implants and pain shunts. That takes a long time, and that takes a lot of money. We want to be the best we can be. That might have to be off camera. But for now, that's all I got. So in the meantime, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.